Hello and welcome to my review on the brand new 2024 10.5 foot Scary Black Tree Inflatable from Gemmy. This is carried by Line 9 Sales, also known as Seasons Inflatables, and retails for $129.99. It's currently available through Target, Walmart, and Amazon, and will likely remain online only. Features include animated arms which move up and down, a green kaleidoscope creating an eerie facial effect, and of course creepy cloth accents. When new designs began appearing on Target's website, I waited for one to catch my eye, and that ended up being this tree. Gemmy's come up with very intricate and good-looking tree designs these past several years, and I thought it'd be worth seeing how this compared. It's off to a good start. As you can see, it does come with box art, something that's become less and less common for online exclusives, as is to be shipped double-boxed. With the standard Airblown inflatable packaging, both sides are going to be the exact same, then cycling around to the back is where we'll find our real-life comparison. What cannot be found is the 2024 Gemmy Industries core, leaving me unsure of how new this truly is. I've been hearing other inflatables from the recent wave have this error as well, but whatever year it's released to the public is the year I think to be associated with. It's a 2024 in my book, so time to kick off with fresh Halloween inflatable reviews.
Equipped with the YF80, I'm rather surprised. Granted, it has two animation mechanisms plus a kaleidoscope. It is uncharacteristic for it not to have a 125, so we'll find out how the 80 performs. The two total tether attachments are located about a third of the way up, significantly below the rotating arms, and are actually right about where the mouth begins. I also noticed when staking this down, the tree has a tendency to fall backwards. This, I believe, is due to the weight of the kaleidoscope and there being nothing to counteract it. Just know this has no self-balance to it at all. That good start I spoke of earlier seems to have plummeted a little bit, but we'll plug them in and see what else we're in for. Taking 25 seconds to inflate, I feel we were sort of robbed from this having a YF 125. Not sure if that was Gemmy or Season's decision, but it is customary for Airblowns with these special types of components to come with a higher end motor. What's frustrating is I bought this with the complete assumption of it having the proper fan, which would greatly have benefited the trunk and more importantly the branches. My guess is if Walmart selected this for their lineup in the fall, they'd probably have sold it for closer to what it's worth, which is around $79.99. I understand that is well off the $130 that in reality this sells for. It is just not on the level of those BJ's trees, which at first glance felt like were going to be the ones I compare this to, but there just isn't a comparison when those have retailed for simply 20 bucks more the past few years. Typically price is something I discuss near the end of the video, but I wanted to replicate and give my initial thoughts on screen. However, now getting into some of the design elements, we'll begin with the unique base. I have to compliment Gemmy on their decision to bring the tentacles back, first introduced on the Lowe's 2018 Pumpkin Creeper, albeit the ones here aren't quite as dramatic, as with them being shorter, it's better for conveying roots. Working our way up to the face, I have no complaints. I think the design is great. The kaleidoscope is already starting to shine through, and the bright neon green contrasts very well with the all black. A hint of purple can also be found with our creepy cloth on the arms, and up at the top, it's known to be the perfect accent to nearly any Halloween inflatable, or decoration for that matter. I can't tell if purple or black would be better suited here. Tell me in the comments which you prefer. Finally, there's a zipper down by the fan. No C7s or else I'd be fixating on how there isn't one directly behind the face. These kaleidoscopes last several years I've found, so if you do decide to order one of these, hopefully it's a good while before your view looks like this. What's also going to be worth knowing is whenever it rains, the water that gets collected in the arms and claws won't filter itself to the bottom as easily, since the fan likely won't be strong enough to lift it like so, meaning you're just going to have to do it yourself when otherwise you may not have had to. And that will conclude my review on Gemmy's 2024 or 2023 Fire and Ice Scary Black Tree. I've exhausted my opinions on its price. It's up to you if you want to get it. No one's forcing you to. Though if you do own some of their inflatable trees from the past, then this one would be a great one to throw in there. Now I know for a fact this does not have sufficient illumination, as one mini kaleidoscope isn't going to cut it. I'm going to run into my garage, get a spotlight, and we'll take a look at this at night.